Have you ever dreamed of an Illidan series? Well, I used AI to explore what that might look like. Hey everyone, this is Cameron and welcome to my channel Imagination Cafe. I'm a passionate AI video creator and Warcraft enthusiast. My channel is basically dedicated to showcasing AI film and video productions, while also teaching and guiding you through how you can do this yourself and essentially turn the ideas in your head into a reality. So first off, I just want to clearly state that the Illidan video, which I'll get to very soon, don't you worry, is a 100% unofficial fan-made project. Basically inspired by Illidan Stormrage from the Warcraft franchise and the incredible work of Blizzard Entertainment. So the visuals feature a blend of original concepts and homages to the iconic Warcraft style. And it's important to note that this content is no way affiliated with or endorsed by Blizzard Entertainment. It is intended for entertainment purposes only. So you're probably wondering why I'm in front of the camera right now and blabbing to you instead of just going straight into the Illidan video. And I assure you that the reason for this is not because I love the sound of my own voice and whatnot. So essentially, I'm not sure if you are all aware, but recently Google made some really big changes to their algorithms, and this is across their search engine, but also YouTube as well. And it's made it a bit more challenging for videos which contain 100% of AI generated content, kind of like my previous two Arthas videos, to reach viewers. They'll probably change the algorithm in the coming weeks or whatnot, but for now, this is probably something I'm going to have to do in order to sort of reach the audience I need to. So yeah, with the amount of hours that I put into creating this video or creating the trailer, I really just want to ensure that it can find the audiences that are going to appreciate it the most. So by adding a little intro and outro filled with my own commentary, I hope to showcase sort of the human effort and creative spark behind this AI-powered project, so you can kind of like put a face and voice to what you're actually looking at, rather than just seeing the AI part of it. So I'm going to do my best to make this intro and outro section as interesting and concise as possible for everyone. I know that I tend to ramble. I'm really sorry about that, so I'm going to try really hard to make sure I don't ramble too much in this. But however, if you don't want to listen to me speak, which is totally fair, totally get it, I've put timestamps in the videos so you can jump straight to it. But obviously, if you can put up with listening to me, or if you even just want to mute me and have me going in the background, I'd really appreciate it, because it really helps push the algorithm out a little bit during this period of time when the algorithm is kind of set to sort of prevent people with AI content from getting suggested to a wider audience. I also encourage you to watch to the end, because I'm going to reveal a couple of options that I'm considering for my next AI production. So, and I want you, the viewers, to basically comment and vote on, out of the two options that I present, which one you would basically prefer or want me to do my next video on. Now, as many of you already know, my videos are made 100% with AI tools such as Midjourney, Runway, and 11 Labs. However, the visuals from this video were made mostly with a new AI video tool called Haiper AI. I want to give a special shout out to Haiper AI, as I think their platform is honestly amazing, and in my opinion, I'd say their AI video generation capabilities are the most advanced I've seen so far. And in fact, it's the closest thing to Sora by OpenAI that we can all access right now and for free. I'm going to do a whole dedicated video just on Haiper AI and how I've been using it in regards to prompting techniques and what it really excels in, which differentiates it from Runway, ML Gen 2, Pika Labs, and Pixverse. You can find a link to Haiper AI in the description, and I really encourage you to check it out if you're at all interested in AI video. So finally, before we get into the video, I just wanted to preface that while this is sort of titled as an Illidan trailer, it really should be titled as Illidan and the Illidari. trailer, because I did focus a lot on the Illidari in this video, probably actually more than Illidan himself, in regards to the visuals anyway. Because I honestly have a bit of a soft spot for the Illidari, because I mained a demon hunter when I played retail. I don't play anymore, but I was, always have a bit of a soft spot for a demon hunter class and Illidari in general. But I also thought that if there was a series actually made of Illidan, it couldn't just all be on Illidan. There'd have to be a lot of the Night Elves and Blood Elves that make up his elite group of demon hunters, aka the Illidari, involved. And I think that would be really cool, because let's face it, if you're a small group and you're taking on the entire Legion, you're not going to do it as one guy. Illidan might be really strong and powerful, but he's not a one-man army. Imagine a group of, I don't know, something that comes to my mind is 300, with the 300 Spartans fighting against the Persian army. Imagine 300 highly trained demon hunters, and instead of Gerard Butler, you got Illidan. That's on another level, That's something I would pay really good money to see. 300, but it's demon hunters versus the Legion. Amazing. Anyway, I think I've done enough rambling, so without further ado, it's time to reveal the trailer, and hope you all enjoy it.
My power was forged in darkness and consumed in sacrifice. My purpose was born. I have gazed into the heart of the Legion. I have seen their fiery lord, Sargeras, and the unquenchable hunger that drives them. Their hunger consumes worlds. Yet, they will not have this one.
I am alone, an outcast. Is this all there is for me? There has to be more. A purpose for this burden I carry.
The world cast them aside. Yet I saw a strength forged in defiance. They understood the price of power. They were willing to forsake everything. This path is a crucible. In its unforgiving fires they were broken, and reborn as something greater. They are the Illidari, the bane of the Legion. Their fury will cleanse this world. And in their sacrifice, Azeroth will find salvation. Vengeance is a fire that consumes many, child. The Legion's might lies not just in blades, but in breaking the spirit. You are not prepared.
Alright, I hope you all enjoyed that. I did have a lot of fun creating it. It did take around 140 hours in total, if I calculated correctly. I think it was, yeah, around that amount. If you have any feedback at all in regards to the production or the story path that I've chosen, I would love to hear it, as I do take all the feedback that you guys give me very seriously, such as in the last 2 projects I've made. All of the feedback you've given has been really invaluable, and it's helped me to really improve upon my own work. And yeah, I'm still very much in the learning process of all of this, and I have a huge amount of room to improve, so feedback is greatly appreciated. So for those of you, who are wondering what the AI tech that I used was and what each piece was used for, I made the base images with Midjourney, and then I used the Leonardo AI and Adobe Firefly in some cases to do the post-processing of these images. For the video animation, I used Haiper AI, as mentioned earlier, primarily, and then I also used Runway for some of the clips, with also some post-processing in Pika Labs. All of the voices were done in 11 Labs. It's pretty much just the best tool for AI voices at this point, like it's not really a competition. And then all of the music and sound effects were not made by AI, and were all sourced from Epidemic Sound, Pixabay, and other various platforms. The audio post-processing was done in Audacity, and for some few cases I used Adobe and Podcast Enhance, which is this tool by Adobe, which is a little bit, I don't think many people have heard of it, but it's quite good for getting rid of background noise. And the images were upscaled with Topaz Gigapixel and Leonardo AI, and all the videos were upscaled with Topaz Video AI. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, for my next AI video production, I want to hear everyone's opinion on what it will be based off a couple of options that I've come up with. So, the production will be similar to the Illidan video, where it's kind of like a 3 to 5 minute varying in length sort of video. I would like to make them a bit longer, and as the AI tech gets better, it actually becomes easier to make longer videos. So if the AI tech is better, it could very well be like 5 to 6 minutes, but we'll say for now, we'll say anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes. So I've got 2 options, and which one of these options I'll create is 100% going to be decided by you guys, the viewers, via voting in the comments below. And I'm going to tally up all the votes on the 18th of April, which is roughly a month from the time of recording this. And whichever gets the most votes will be the next production that I work on in regards to AI video. So the 2 options are Garrosh Hellscream, alright, and probably specifically Garrosh around the time of the Mop expansion in WoW, because that was when he just went full like full based and full just, you know, Alpha Chad taking over Orgrimmar kind of thing. Like, let's be honest, it was pretty cool. He was a pretty cool M-boss. So Garrosh Hellscream at the height of him being an absolute badass. Or, and we're stepping away from Warcraft here, but I think that people are not going to care because of the topic, Diablo 2. Specifically focusing on a similar theme to the original cinematics, which was centered around the Dark Wanderer. I will admit I have a bit of a soft spot for that idea because I grew up with Diablo 2 and just the grittiness. Yeah, I'll stop talking about that because I'm going to sound really biased here, but Diablo 2 would be pretty cool. In regards to the Diablo 2 video, if I made a video, it would only be around like one act of it, so either Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, Act 5. If I ended up making one act of it, you can guarantee that every other act will eventually have a video made on them as well. Okay? Anyway, I don't want to like bias everyone's opinion here. If you want Garrosh, vote Garrosh, but if you want Diablo 2, vote Diablo 2. Alright? Don't go based off what I've just said. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see what you all choose, because, yeah, both of those projects are things that I could get behind and be, yeah, very passionate about. Alright, everyone, so I'm going to wrap this up by saying a massive thank you to all the people who have been supporting me and, you know, throughout this sort of the productions of these videos ever since I released my first Arthas one. I know I've got a lot of support in regards to making an Arthas series, and I've created a Discord server, which is essentially, it's slowly building up. It hasn't got a whole lot of people at the moment, but it is definitely getting bigger. And it's for people who just want to be part of this community, that it's all about the Arthas project. So it's where you can offer your feedback, suggestions. I put some of the art from that I've made throughout the process up there. I will admit I need to put a whole lot more. I just haven't really updated that in a bit. But yeah, it's just there for people who just want to join, be part of a community, offer some suggestions and feedback. It's an easy way to reach me. I will admit, I'm really sorry to all the people that have been asking questions or posting stuff there, and I've been really bad at just replying to people in general lately. That's because I've been kind of on a bit of a strict timeline, and I wanted to get this Illidan video done ASAP, right, sooner rather than later, just because I've got a lot of other stuff going on that I need to attend to. And yeah, I kind of just, it's something I got to work on, but when I'm like tunnel visioning on a project, I kind of just come a little bit too tunnel vision and a little bit antisocial. So yeah, sorry to anyone who's felt like I haven't responded very quick. I don't do it on purpose, and it's definitely nothing against anyone personally. I just, yeah, need to get better at that. But yeah, there'll be a link to the Discord server in the description. So yeah, if you want to join, and honestly, it's I'm gonna build up that Discord server a lot more over the coming weeks. But yeah, it's work in progress, just like with everything else. You know, we'll get to it eventually. All right. So yeah, thanks a lot for if you watched all the way to the end. Thanks so much for doing that. It really helps with the algorithm and everything. And if you liked the video, you know, if you want to support the project, support me, then yeah, consider subscribing and liking the video and commenting down below. All right, thanks so much.